Hello, a very good Sunday afternoon to all my friends and well wishers. And if you are new to my channel, welcome on board. And please do subscribe to the channel. All right. And we always love to see a like and a comment from you as well. Needless to say. Well, my dear friends, বন্ধুগণ, আজকে আমি জাস্ট সত্যি 7-8 মিনিট বা হয়তো 10 মিনিট সময় নেব। আম, আজকে আমার এই কথাগুলো বলার মেন উদ্দেশ্য হলো vocabulary, to help you increase your vocabulary. That is the most one of the most important things in communication skills in English. vocabulary তথা শব্দ ভান্ডার। তোমাদের যদি শব্দেরই ভান্ডার না থাকে তাহলে কি নিয়ে কথা বলবে? সো চেষ্টা করো ছোট ছোট শব্দ যেগুলো দৈনন্দিন জীবনে কাজে লাগে। এখন বারবার আমি বলি, ডিকশনারি খুলে বা এখান থেকে ওখান থেকে খালি শব্দ নিয়ে 100-200 শব্দ তো আমি বাড়িতে বসে রোজই লিখতে পারি, কিন্তু তার কোনো মানে নেই। প্রথমত কোনো কাজে লাগবে না, দ্বিতীয়ত ভুলে যাব, এবং তৃতীয়ত ওগুলোর কোনো প্রয়োগ নেই। সো ইউ মাস্ট try to remember and use words which are used generally and commonly. All right? তো সেরকম আমি জাস্ট সিম্পলি 5টি কি বলবো এগুলোকে, টার্মস, রাইট, কথা যেগুলো সাধারণত ব্যবহার করে থাকি আমরা, সেগুলো বলবো এবং তাদের কারেক্ট সঠিক উচ্চারণ এবং কিভাবে প্রয়োগ করতে হয় এবং তার উচ্চারণ। সো মাই ডিয়ার ফ্রেন্ডস, as vocabulary is very essential in your communication skills, I'm today going to just in short give you all a few maybe 5 words. It's like sort of terms that we use on a day-to-day basis, the correct pronunciation of it, and what it generally means and how you can use them. All right. Number one, these, my dear friends, are very, very important actually. I mean, I train people in my company where they're at a loss of words when they're talking to clients. I mean, English-speaking clients in our own country, or they're speaking to somebody in the Middle East like Egypt or Jordan, or maybe speaking to the United Kingdom. They don't know sometimes what to say. They know what they have to say, but they have run out of vocabulary. And that's a big no-no for any business. So here we are. Number one, blown out. Blown, B-L-O-W-N. Blown out. শব্দটা ঠিক করে লিখে নাও যারা আছো, কাজে লাগবে। বানানটাও বলে দিচ্ছি। blown out, B-L-O-W-N, blown out. এমনি তো মানে blown out, blow out means কোনো মোমবাতি ফু দিয়ে নিভিয়ে দিলাম, that is blown out as well, blow out the candle. And here, blown out, in this context we can use it in the sense তিলকে তাল করা। তিলকে তাল করা, কোনো ছোটখাটো ঘটনাকে বিশাল ভাবে, স্পেশালি মিডিয়ার কাজ তো ওটাই, newspaper, TV channel, they blow out something out of proportion. So maybe there was some trouble on the street somewhere, and the media just, the whole episode, the whole situation was blown out of proportion by the media. পুরো ঘটনাটি একেবারে মানে blown out of proportion, তার কোনো মানে হয় না। ছোটখাটো ঘটনাটি এমনভাবে ফলাও করে দেখালো, that is blown out of proportion. Okay, so do remember that, how to use it. Past tense হিসাবে বলতে পারি, remember the tenses which are very important. In our next episode we will be discussing a lot on tenses as well. Blown out, past tense would be blew out. The whole situation, I mean, they blew the whole situation out of proportion. Okay. Number two, boil down. Boil মানে সিদ্ধ। Anyway, boil down, B-O-I-L-D-O-W-N, boil down. Boil down in this context means কোনো সিদ্ধর ব্যাপার নেই, ডিম সিদ্ধ হচ্ছে না এখানে। No hard boiled or half boiled eggs are being prepared, all right, for your breakfast on a Sunday morning. It means here আসল কথা. Let's boil down to the point. Okay, you use it that way. Oh, finally the matter boiled down to the fact that she didn't want to sit for the exam. All right? Finally, it boiled down to the fact that he was doing something which is not correct. Whatever it is. Eventually, it boiled down to the fact. Ashol kotha elo. Well, let's boil down to the fact and get going. Okay? Ashol kotha elo. Number 3. Blackout. Black, like my shirt I'm wearing. Black, BLACK, out, OUT. Blackout. In this context, as I always say, it's always reference to the context, the word, the phrase, প্রয়োগের উপরে নির্ভর করে এবং এটা তোমাদের ভোক্যাবুলারি বা শব্দ ভান্ডারের জন্য এবং সেটা ঠিকভাবে প্রয়োগ করো. Blackout here means in this context দুরকম হয়. Oh, there was a total blackout in the area. Remember these things. এলাকাতে পুরো blackout ছিল, মানে ইলেকট্রিসিটি চলে গেছে, লোডশেডিং, পাওয়ার ফেলিয়ার, পুরো অন্ধকার. ঠিক আছে? So there was a total blackout in the area. पूरा अंधारा हो गया पूरा मोहल्ला. इसका मतलब है blackout हो गया. Also, the whole area had a blackout. All right. During the times of war, those who may have heard, night curfew is to be always issued, and there used to be blackout. Like everybody had to put off their current, light, everything. They couldn't keep it because the enemy aircraft could see lights, and they would straf or bomb or whatever it is. Anyway, that's a different issue. Also, blackout means অজ্ঞান হয়ে যাওয়া. Oh my goodness, yesterday after lunch I had a blackout. Or you can say, what happened? There's such commotion. Commotion means noise, chaos. Oh, then somebody says, no, the gentleman had a blackout. অজ্ঞান হয়ে পড়ে গেছে. Oh, maybe because of the heat he had a blackout. So blackout means also অজ্ঞান হয়ে যাওয়া. Okay? Blackout का मतलब है बेहोश हो जाना. Okay. Then we have another. Number 4. Bring up. BRING. Bring, like bring me something. Bring me a glass of water. But bring up. 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 Bring up. Here it means bring up in Bengali, Banglate, utthapan kora. To bring up the topic. Okay? Well, we are at the meeting, so let's bring up the main points. All right? Utthapan kora. Bring it out, what we have come here for. So let's bring up the main issues that we had decided to talk on. Get it? Bring up. Utthapan kora. Ono jinish. And finally, play down. Play. 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 Play down. 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 Play down. Here it means কি বলবো, to play down মানে গুরুত্ব না দেওয়া, not to give it much importance. কিছু একটা ঘটেছিল, কোনো জায়গায় কোনো অঘটন ঘটেছিল, the government played down the whole issue, or the matter was totally played down by the government. কোথাও কোনো কিছু একটা অঘটন, আমি বলতে চাই না, হয়তো ঘটেছে কোথাও, সেটা নিয়ে মানে তার গুরুত্বটাই দিল না সরকার. So the entire episode or entire matter was played down. Remember that. Played down means that. Oh, come on. He's always playing down whatever happens. Alright? Doesn't give it importance. ধামাচাপা দিয়ে দেয় পুরো ব্যাপারটা. Okay? So do remember those things. because your vocabulary is a part and parcel of your communication skills, along with your accent and the pronunciation. Okay? Like a conversation, when you're having a conversation, you must speak well with fluency. Like, for an example, I'll give you. You just get up in the morning and you meet a friend and meets you just outside your house and says, "Oh, hello, hi, how are you?" So you say, "Okay, I'm all right, thank you." And that person says, "So, have you had your breakfast?" "No, I haven't had my breakfast yet, but I will be." "Oh, what are you planning to have for your breakfast?" "Oh my goodness, I have not yet decided, maybe." And then you don't know what you call those things. হঠাৎ blank হয়ে গেছো, এটার মানে কি, ওটার মানে কি. So like that, you must improve and develop your Shabdo Bhandar vocabulary. And now, before I end for today, I'm going to give you two tongue twisters, right? Tongue twisters. Listen to it, and then, if possible, write it down and practice these. It's not just for fun. Tamashar jonno ami dicchi na. These will help you to improve your pace. কোন স্পিডে কথা বলবে, not too fast, not too slow, and concentrate on the pronunciation and the accent of certain words. Don't try to say it too fast because you'll get it all mixed up. Don't go too slow either, then that's not the way it is done. You must read it at the correct pace. P-A-C-E. So the two tongue twisters are: number one, how much would, W-O-O-D, would, cart. How much would. Now, W-O-U-L-D. First, W-O-O-D. How much would, W-O-O-D, would. Then would, W-O-U-L-D, would. A wood cutter. Kature, wood cutter. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Not a wood cutter, a woodchuck. W-O-O-D-C-H-U-C-K. W-O-O-D-C-H-U-C-K. Woodchuck. So it is how much would, W-O-O-D, then would, W-O-U-L-D, a woodchuck, W-O-O-D-C-H-U-C-K. How much would a woodchuck chuck, C-H-U-C-K. So how much would a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck, that is W-O-O-D-C-H-U-C-K, woodchuck could, C-O-U-L-D, could chuck wood. Okay? So how much would a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay? And finally, the second and last, she, S-H-E, she sells, bikri kore, S-E-L-L-S, she sells seashells, S-E-A-S-H-E-L-L-S. She sells seashells, S-H-E-L-L-S. She sells seashells on the seashore. On the seashore, S-H-O-R-E. She, S-H-E, sells, S-E-L-L-S. See, S-E-A, shells, S-H-E-L-L-S. On, O-N, the, T-H-E. See, S-E-A, shore, S-H-O-R-E. সমুদ্রের পাড়ে, তীরে. All right, my friends, enough for a Sunday. It's a day to relax and, catch up with a lot of things. But do take this 12 minutes or so to have a look at this. See this video. Listen to it carefully. I'm sure it will somehow help you all. Right? Till we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.